David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. sir.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
We never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
General Clemens, about 3 strikes. For sure we'll get a positive result this time.
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it. Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Want contact with the second one. Destroyed. They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
Still see those ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets. Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. Chaperone layer and ground missiles.
Fine.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Damage, but let's lift them out.
Big shot from all directions.
They'll pull the port with scrap metal at this rate. Have more ships to be moving so we're stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against 4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 10.
Going for another
That's
attack.
fine by me. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of enemy forces have been neutralized.
Mr. Matrix. Suggested operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Flynn, sending coordinates. All aircraft, data link the intel received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area is quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Martin has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go! Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
There's a shipyard over there. This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach. Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me ahead, will ya?
Tachyon base taking damage from airstrikes. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Major General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
It's not an option. We can't give the wrong impression to the observers at any point. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts. I knew you'd say that. 4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000. approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC! On the port! Bad weather. We'll be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer, what do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Aegis vessel Metis.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond! Metis, please respond! I don't need any missiles in my time!
Strider 1, UAV away.
Target has been destroyed!
Strider 1, enemy ship sunk. Strider 1, you're taking fire. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Imagine if they'd ever reached Formonti.
But they never will. Not bad for a day's work.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. UAV deployed.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Strider 1, locked on target. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? Terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
Contact imminent. Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it.
Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
UAV deployed.
Trigger, splash the bandit. Strider 2, Fox 2.
UAV deployed. Strider 1, locked on target. Target shot down. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, UAV away. Hostile confirmed destroyed. UAV deployed.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
5 minutes remaining.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, UAV deployed. Target acquired.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Thanks. I knew you had my back, Trigger.
UAV deployed. Hostile control destroyed. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. UAV deployed.
Fox 2!
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Missile! Evading! 1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Strider 1, UAV deployed.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Deliverance!
Impact, now! Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. UAV deployed.
Target confirmed down. Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat. You're almost blind in there. Stay sharp.
UAV deployed.
Watch 2.
Bandit down. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. UAV deployed.
Locked on!
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Enemy has a lock!
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. UAV deployed. Strider 1, don't ice up. 2 minutes remaining. Target is down. Strider 1, UAV away.
Not bad, not bad.
UAV deployed.
The bandit is still on your back.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. UAV deployed. Target acquired. Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. 1 minute remaining. UAV
I've got a sitting duck here.
UAV deployed.
Locked on!
return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
UAV deployed.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes! Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger. I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity you. Not one bit.
Target hit. Target hit.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the...
Illusion, no! Stop it! Hey, chill.
Illusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission.
Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.